How do you disappear and enjoy your wealth quietly after winning life-changing money on a jackpot? Most people imagine luxury vacations and sports cars, but what they don't know is that sudden wealth turns ordinary people into targets overnight. Edwin Castro, the record $2.04 billion Powerball winner, now travels with armed guards after being followed and stalked by strangers. And then there's Jack Whittaker, who won $315 million and was robbed repeatedly, sued more times than he could count, and watched his entire life collapse. Here are the 13 ways to disappear after you win. Real strategies from the lottery lawyer who helps winners vanish. Step 1. Hire a specialized lottery lawyer immediately before claiming. The moment you realize you've won, before the shock even fades, your very first move is not celebrating, not calling family, and definitely not posting anything online. Your first move is contacting a specialized lottery attorney within the next 24 to 48 hours. Because from the second those numbers match, your life becomes a battlefield. People you've never met will come for you. Long-lost relatives will suddenly remember your phone number. Strangers will dig into your past looking for leverage. That's why high-stakes winners don't claim the ticket themselves. They let a lawyer do it quietly. Just like the anonymous $1.5 billion Mega Millions winner in 2018, who used attorney Kurt Panusis to build a legal shield so airtight that her identity has stayed hidden for years. If you pick up that prize without protection, you're already exposed. But securing a lawyer is only the foundation. Next, you need to erase your name from the prize entirely. Step 2. Set up a legal trust or LLC to claim your prize. Once your lawyer is in place, your next move is to disconnect your real identity from the winnings. You do this by creating a blind trust or LLC with a generic, forgettable name, something that sounds like a sleepy investment company, not a billionaire jackpot, because whatever name is on the back of that ticket becomes public record forever. If it's your personal name, the world will know exactly where to find you. That's why smart winners claim through legal entities. In 2023, the $1.35 billion Mega Millions winner in Maine used an LLC called Lacoma Island Investments to claim the prize, protecting their identity completely. Same with the $559 million Powerball winner from New Hampshire, who fought in court and won the right to stay anonymous. Sign nothing until this structure is built. With your legal identity hidden, it's time to disappear from every communication channel you've ever used. Step 3. Change all your contact information immediately. Before you step forward to claim anything, you need to burn your old digital identity to the ground. That means new phone numbers, new email addresses, and a new mailing system, preferably a P.O. box far from your home. Because the minute your name leaks, every method of reaching you becomes a doorway for strangers, reporters, scammers, and desperate people who believe they deserve a piece of your fortune. Financial advisors warn that winners are often flooded with thousands of messages in the first 48 hours alone. That's why winners like the Michigan couple who took home $842.4 million in 2024 hired a full public relations team just to wipe traces of themselves from the internet. Your silence is your shield. Once people can't reach you, they start to panic and they get dangerous. Which is why your next move isn't just about communication, it's about physical survival. Step 4. Hire 24/7 professional security. Once word gets out, or even before it does, your physical safety becomes the biggest threat of all. The moment you plan to claim the prize, you need to hire professional security. Upgrade your home with cameras, reinforced locks, alarms, and ideally move temporarily to a secure location. Because once people believe you have millions, they stop seeing you as a person and start seeing you as a walking vault. Just ask Edwin Castro, winner of the record-breaking $2.04 billion Powerball jackpot, who is constantly seen with a 3-man security team shadowing him everywhere. And on the opposite end is Jack Whittaker, who won $314 million and thought he didn't need protection. Within a year, over $745,000 was stolen from his vehicles during multiple break-ins. Money attracts predators. Security is how you stay alive. But bodyguards alone won't protect your fortune. You need expert guardians for your wealth itself. Step 5. Assemble your financial dream team. Winning the lottery doesn't just make you rich, it turns every decision into a life-or-death choice for your fortune. Without the right team, even millions can vanish in years. Your arsenal should include a certified financial planner, a CPA, and a state attorney and a tax lawyer. One mistake, one bad advisor, and your empire crumbles. Robert Pagliarinini, a sudden wealth advisor, warns that 70% of lottery winners go broke within a few years without professional guidance. Take Evelyn Adams, a two-time lottery winner who lost $5.4 million to poor investments and gambling because she trusted the wrong people. Think of your team as bodyguards for your money. They're the difference between wealth that vanishes overnight and wealth that lasts generations. Even the best team can't protect you from those closest to you unless you take one critical legal step. Step 6. Enforce non-disclosure agreements with everyone. Money can't just be hidden from strangers, it must also be hidden from the people closest to you. Friends, family, even your child's other parent, everyone who knows must sign a strict NDA. One slip of the tongue, one accidental post, and your life can spiral into chaos. The $1.35 billion Maine Mega Millions winner sued his child's mother in 2023 after she revealed his win, demanding $100,000 in damages. Close relatives can unintentionally leak information, and sometimes betrayal comes from the people you trust most. Even a casual comment on social media or an offhand text can expose your fortune to predators. NDAs aren't just legal tools, they're lifelines. Keep your circle smaller than ever and enforce boundaries ruthlessly. But sometimes legal protections aren't enough. Sometimes you need to vanish from your old life entirely. Step 7. Consider relocating to a new city or state. Sometimes disappearing isn't just about hiding your name, it's about hiding your very existence. Even with legal protections, if people know where you live, danger can follow you to your doorstep. That's why many winners relocate, often to states that allow complete lottery anonymity, like Delaware, Kansas, Maryland, Montana, or Texas. Buying property under an LLC or trust name ensures your real identity stays buried. One publicized winner had police guards stationed outside her home 24/7 for 2 years to keep unwanted visitors away. Eventually, she had no choice but to sell her property and vanish completely. Your new city becomes your shield. Quiet streets, anonymous accounts, and no connection to your old life drastically reduce the chances of unwanted attention. Physical relocation helps, but your digital presence can still betray everything you've built. Step 8. Implement a complete social media blackout. Even if your identity is legally protected and you've relocated, your digital footprint can betray you instantly. Every photo, check-in, or casual post can alert strangers to your new lifestyle. That's why winners must delete or lock down all social media accounts and ensure family members do the same. No selfies, no new cars, no vacation snaps, nothing that can hint at your fortune. Timothy Schultz, who won $29 million in Iowa, held a press conference and overnight strangers approached him for autographs and favors. His life changed permanently, and he later admitted he wished he could reclaim anonymity. Another winner learned the hard way when a Facebook post led to multiple scam attempts within days. Your wealth should be invisible. With your online life erased, the next challenge is managing the flood of people demanding money. Step 9. Create a financial buffer system for requests. Winning millions instantly turns everyone into a potential claimant. Friends, distant relatives, charities, even strangers. Everyone will ask, and many will pressure relentlessly. If you handle money personally, you risk emotional manipulation, bad decisions, or worse, becoming a target for violent schemes. The safest method is to route every financial request through your attorney or financial advisor. Set strict boundaries, predetermined amounts for family, clear limits for charitable giving, all managed by your team. Consider the tragic story of Abraham Shakespeare, a $17 million Florida winner who trusted the wrong advisor, disappeared, and was found murdered months later. A buffer protects your wealth and your life. You're no longer giving money, your team handles the distribution. But beyond managing requests, you face a darker threat: Scammers hunting for your personal information. Step 10. Protect against identity theft and scams. Sudden wealth makes you a prime target for scammers and identity thieves. Emails, phone calls, even social media messages claiming to be lottery officials are common traps. The FTC reported nearly 3,500 lottery-related scams in 2024, totaling $29.2 million in losses. Some scammers are bold enough to request copies of passports, driver's licenses, or social security numbers to verify your win. Compliance can destroy your anonymity in seconds. The first defense is freezing your credit reports at Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, setting up fraud alerts, and monitoring accounts daily. Never share personal info through email, bums, or phone calls, especially if unsolicited. Even casual leaks online can be exploited to track you down. Protecting your identity is not optional, it's life-saving. With your identity secured, you need to ensure even your daily spending doesn't expose your fortune. Step 11. Use anonymous payment methods for daily transactions. Even with your identity protected legally and online, your spending habits can betray your wealth instantly. Every card swipe, bank transfer, or online purchase leaves a digital trail. To stay invisible, use prepaid debit cards purchased with cash, burner cards, or virtual credit card services like privacy.com. These methods keep your real bank accounts hidden from merchants, hackers, and potential predators. Buy cards in person, with cash, at a store, never online. Register with fake names or anonymous emails. Virtual cards can be locked to a single merchant and closed instantly if compromised. Even small purchases can become clues. Luxury cars, expensive vacations, or high-end electronics bought directly with personal accounts can expose your new fortune. Staying financially invisible is key. But protecting your money won't protect your mind. Sudden wealth brings a psychological storm. Step 12. Hire a therapist or counselor specializing in sudden wealth. Winning millions isn't just a financial shock, it's a psychological earthquake. Suddenly, every relationship, every decision, every interaction is colored by your wealth. Friends and family treat you differently. Strangers expect favors. Anxiety, guilt, and paranoia can creep in faster than the money can grow. Studies show that while lottery winners experience a spike in happiness, it quickly returns to baseline. Some even face bankruptcy, divorce, or mental health struggles if left unsupported. Take British winner Callie Rogers, who won £1.9 million at 16 and spiraled into depression and gambling before seeking help. Professional guidance helps you navigate family tensions, emotional manipulation, and stress while maintaining boundaries. It preserves not only your fortune, but your sanity. Finally, one last fortress stands between you and those who would take everything you've won. Step 13. Establish multiple layers of asset protection through strategic structuring. Even after claiming your prize, hiding your identity, and managing requests, your wealth is still vulnerable to lawsuits, creditors, and opportunists. The ultimate shield is layered asset protection using trusts, LLCs, and strategic ownership structures. Properly arranged, these legal walls make it almost impossible for predators to touch your money. Winners can create separate LLCs for each investment, ensuring that a single creditor can't reach all assets. Trusts can hold assets while keeping beneficiaries hidden, and advanced strategies even use sub-trusts to add extra layers of privacy. In conclusion, winning big can be a blessing or a problem. Your choices from the first days decide everything. Protect your identity, your money, and your peace of mind. If this helped, like this video, do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with friends. Stay smart, stay safe.